You want to stop dating the same person over and over again. You want friends that you can trust and rely on. In this video, I'm going to show you how group therapy can help you break these relationship patterns and begin to build the type of meaningful relationships that you long to have. Hey, my name is Christine Finnegan, and I am a licensed professional counselor. I'm also the owner of Replenish Her Counseling based in Nashville, Tennessee. On this channel, I am seeking to empower women and teen girls with the tools they need to grow their confidence and deepen their relationships. So, what is group therapy? It's similar to individual therapy, with the only difference that you are doing therapy alongside others that are struggling with similar situations. Have you ever thought to yourself, what is wrong with me? Why is everyone else in my life inside a healthy relationship and I can't seem to find anybody? Why are all of the bad people attracted to me? This brings me to reason number one why I love group therapy: normalizing. Group therapy will help you realize and recognize that you are not alone in your thinking. You're not alone in your struggle. Group will give you a safe space to not only give a voice to the things that you fear about yourself the most, but will also help you recognize that you're not the only one thinking those things. I can't tell you how many clients I've worked with individually that have the same exact belief about themselves. It's either I'm not good enough, people think that I'm weird, I am broken, nobody would understand. As a counselor, I can help them challenge that belief. I can even tell them that I've had that belief myself, but that is nowhere near as validating as when you hear the exact thing that you fear about yourself coming out of the lips of another group member who is also feeling that way. You see, when we don't give a voice to the things that we fear, and we believe that we are the only ones feeling that way, that is what keeps us isolated. That's what keeps us from connecting with others. And when we continue to believe those things, we continue to seek out relationships with people we think that we deserve. The second thing that I love about group therapy is getting feedback. Group takes you out of your nuclear system, meaning your friends, your family, your coworkers, and it puts you in a new group environment where you begin to take a deeper look and introspection at the type of role you play inside of a group. So think about your role for a second. Do you tend to let others talk first? Do you struggle to feel confident inside of your thoughts and feelings until someone else gives those thoughts and feelings a voice first? Are you a rescuer? Are you constantly jumping in and trying to fix other people's problems rather than taking a deep look at your own problems? We all have roles that we play, and they didn't just come out of nowhere. They came from our family system, and they developed over time to help us survive that family system. And I don't mean that every single childhood was a super traumatic experience that needed surviving. When I use that word, I mean we all learn to adapt and meld into our family system in a way that makes us work together inside of that group. But the problem is that some of these behaviors that we take on to fit into our family system are things that we continue to do in relationships with other people outside of our family system. Furthermore, those people are coming into relationship with their own roles from their own family systems. And when those two things come together, they can be at opposition of one another. And that's what can create toxic patterns. And so if we want to develop a healthy relationship or have healthy relational patterns, we have to do the work of looking at what behaviors and roles and adaptations we picked up inside of our family system that are no longer serving us in our relationships today. Group therapy is one of the few environments where you are inside a group where these roles emerge and other people's roles emerge, and you get to do a deep dive, introspective look at the things that are working well inside of groups and relationships and the things that are not. And all of this is inside of the safety of the therapeutic environment, which means that it's the perfect incubator for you to try on new hats, to try on ways of setting boundaries or having a voice or no longer rescuing someone, and seeing what happens when you change the way that you relate and do relationship. My third favorite thing about group is that it provides accountability. What would it be like if you had a team of people that all relate to your struggles and are in your corner cheering you on when you take risks and make changes in the ways that you do relationship with others? It's hard enough to recognize unhealthy relationships in our life, but taking steps to stop unhealthy relationship patterns, to distance yourself from harmful people, is incredibly difficult, especially if those harmful individuals are your core support system. Group therapy is a space where you can come every week and discuss the milestones that you are achieving in changing this dynamic, in changing the way that you're relating to others. This could be as simple as a boundary that you set. It could be a person that you distanced yourself from that you knew you needed to for a while but had a hard time taking the action. Healthy and meaningful relationships are possible, but they don't just happen by waiting for the right person to come along. It takes intention and awareness in your own role that you play inside relationships. Now, if you are interested in exploring group options with Replenish Her, I encourage you to click the link below and complete the interest form at the bottom of the page. You will be the first to know when we open enrollment for our next women's group. Did you find this video useful? If so, please be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so that you are aware when we upload more videos every Wednesday here at Replenish Her.